There we go. That is a race. Our race order, Corey with a dramatic mid-race pass. Corey in first, Wayne in second, Blake in third, Stuart, Jason, Ryan, Tim, and Dallin finish out the top 8 runners. Yeah, sorry, I've just been calling the race, sorry. So. Oh, okay, Blake wasn't doing it. Yep, if you wouldn't mind, if you've got a few moments. All right, blinds plus skill spec. C main. Looks like we've got everybody qualified. Get your warm-up laps, and then we'll grid you up.
2:30 left.
Check. All right, guys, let's get marshals out there. Drivers, everybody's checked. We got to get the schedule moving, so we're going to push. I'm sorry. Track is closed. Orders Colin, Gary, Joe, Paul, Doug. Hustle out to the straightaway, guys, and grid your cars up. Stuart, you're going to give him a hand. Thank you. Brian's down there. Jason, we got lots of marshals. Thank you, guys. No more laps, guys. No more laps. Grid up your car. Let's go. Colin on the pole. Gary. Then Joe, then Paul, then Doug. Is Tricep up here? Yeah, he is. Look at those things. All right. You guys got to grid them up better than this by yourselves. You should know how to do this. Just drive them up to the little mark on the wall. It's not brain surgery. All right, guys. Marshals look alive. Drivers look alive. Everybody's going on the tone. I really hope I get to use some kind of muscling your way through pun this race. Strong arm, yeah. There's lots of good ones here available to us. This is race 12. Race 13, you guys should be through or at Tech. Race 13 is Dave, Daryl, Don, Bob, Elnor, and Chuck. All right, so the order is Colin out in front, followed by Joe, Gary, Paul, and Doug. Let me see if I can find these guys. Is the battle on the track? Let's see here. I don't know these cars. Oh, Joe Fantetti out in front, Colin in second, Tricep in third.
4 minutes left.
We got Paul Younger in the 4th spot, Doug in the 5th spot. Pulls a perfect triple sow cow coming out of the sweeper, whoever that was. One minute, 22 seconds down. 3 minutes left. Body check on the pink car here, guys. What is that? Let's let somebody maybe have a look at that thing. Just give it a once over, Stuart. Let's make sure he's not dragging anything on the carpet there. Okay.
Three minutes left.
All right, guys. Oh, I look away for 2 seconds and Tricep takes over the lead. I could have said something like he muscled his way up to the front, and I didn't, and that's awful. I'm going to regret this for a while. Sorry I failed you. Oh, that's the leader, Tom. Please let him through. Or Paul, Tom, same thing. There you go, thank you. They're exactly the same. Yeah, one can drive, the other's Tom. Yeah, no, I think we should. Well, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Tricep out in front. Colin in 2. Joe. Paul in that 4th spot. Doug in the 5th spot. Paul barely hanging on to that car right now. Head mechanic Tom Younger obviously did not get the car right before putting it on the track. I think he's experimenting with a 3-shock design, letting the other quarter just float freely on the track. He reduced weight, yeah. You know, it's clearly that was a good move. Yeah. Where did it fall off? There's a shock inside the wheel right now, spinning around. All right, 1:20 seconds left. Tricep still out in front, heading down the straightaway, making his way through some lap traffic. Colin and Joe following. Then we got a body off a car. Did you work on that one too, Tom? 1 minute left. Tricep still leading this race. He does not have the hot lap though. He's just trying to drive clean.
Left.
Hot lap belongs to Joe Fantetti with a 16.4. .45 seconds left. Tricep with a 5/10 of a second lead. This is shaping up to be a good battle, and he just says, "Excuse me." I don't know. Okay, guys, let's work it out a little bit. Paul's going to be having a talk with his team manager after this race. Might have to hire a new mechanic. 20 seconds left, guys. Colin still in the 2 spot. 3.1 seconds back now from Tricep up first. Gary painted his car green because it's the closest he could get to being referred to as the Hulk, although he is bulking up pretty good, so he might get there. Gary just has to bring this one home. You're done, Gary. When you guys cross the line, you will be done. Just waiting on one more car to finish, guys. One more car, and that's a race. Tricep takes C1. Scale spec, well done. All right, guys, I need you to hustle off. Get the cars on the post something table thing. Hustle out to Marshall. Attack table? I know it's awful. Okay, guys, you need to hustle, please. Get the cars down, get out to Marshall. Let's go. Yeah. Guys, let's go. Joe, Tom, let's go. Turn the cars off, hustle out there. I know you guys want to reminisce about all the fun times on the track, but you're gonna have to do that later. We gotta get the schedule moving. He blew a tire. Somebody called Pirelli. Apparently he blew a tire. All right, guys, we need a marshal at the end of the straightaway, please. Tom's going there. Thanks, Tom. Still waiting on Bob and Elnor to check. Bob and Elnor to check, please. If you're out there, roll over the line for me. Okay, and Elnor. All right, guys, straightaway is closed. Straight is closed. Line them up. Dave Lima on the pole. Joe, help us out with the grid, will you? Joe, go to the first spot. Let them drive up to you. Dave Lima, Daryl Jones in the 2nd spot. No. That one's right. Yeah. Daryl Jones in the 2 spot. He's good. Yeah. Don Thompson in the 3 spot. Bob Collins, Al Noor, and Chuck. Roll them up to your marks along the wall there, guys. Joe, the marks are on the wall, dude. They're it's the red tape along the wall. They look good. It looks good. Everything looks good. Do I have a marshal at the end? You're down there? Can you cover that whole end? Are you that fast? Yeah, you are. I have faith. All right, guys, driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Everybody's going on the tone.
1:30 left.
That's typically not the best way to start.
Part of the like happy. That's Polestar was really good.
All right, 30 seconds in. Daryl Thompson out on front. Daryl Jones. Don drops down to 2. They switched places just as I was reading the names. That messed me right up. Al Nor at 3. Dave drops down to 4. Chuck and then Bob. One minute down. Don Thompson on top. Now let's find these guys. I want to watch this. Where is it?
4 minutes left.
This battle is somewhere. I think that's Don there. Think. Yeah. So Don, the leader in a bright orange. Daryl Jones trying to catch him. And then Dave in the 3rd spot. Al Nor in the 4th. Bob in 5th. And Chuck in 6th. Oh, Daryl gaining ground and then makes a little bobble. He's going to have to close up that gap one more time. Dave Lima in the 3 spot. I believe that's the turquoise. Oh, Daryl Jones getting some hefty body tuck in that front left. Up over top of the body post. That's going to make it really difficult for him to get up to the leader now. Unless the leader does that. Come on, Daryl, keep it together, buddy. Just drive it down the middle. Ooh, battery out in this car. Marshall, somebody, Paul. Let's go, guys. The battery is hanging out. Please be careful with that. Thanks, Tricep. Don Thompson still in front, 2.8 seconds back to Daryl, although I think that's more now after this lap. Yeah, there it is. Dave Lima moves up into 2 spots, so Dave now is 1.8 seconds back. This is race 13. Race 14, A1 of Blinds Plus Scales Spec should be through tech by now. That's Sammy, Dustin, Alex, Brent, Frank, Tyler, Ed, Eddie, Rob, and Cole. And we're going to be hustling this along, guys, so be ready to get out there and race. Caution sweeper, stay tight at the end of the sweeper, tight. Good job.
2 minutes left.
Oh no, it looks like Don Thompson has a body issue on the front of his car. That's going to make this very difficult for him to pass and catch up and pass Dave. Although I think Daryl's in there mixing it up too. Let's see what the order is after this lap. Yeah, that's right. Daryl Jones now to the pole. Takes advantage of all this carnage. Don in the 2 spot. Dave slides back. Bob, Chuck, and Al Nor. With 1.5 minutes left. All right, 1 minute left. 1 minute left, I think. I should ask the computer, like Chuck would do. Computer, how much time is left?
1 minute left.
Thank you. Daryl, 5.7 seconds now over Don Thompson. Don and Dave battling going down the straightaway right now. There they are. Don's body's really making things tricky for him. We'll see if Dave can take advantage. Ooh, straightaway caution. There's nobody there to worry about. I don't know. Whoever that is that went over the wall, you can't keep driving like that. You have to let the marshal put you back. Don and Dave still battling. Looks like Dave just took advantage of the body tuck, but then Don takes it back. And Dave with a little error, that's going to put him back another couple of tenths, make him work for it. With 3 seconds left, I don't know if he's going to have time. Don and Dave, you guys are done. When you cross the line, you will be done. Daryl is done, just waiting on Bob, Chuck, and Elnor. I think Elnor is out. Yeah, okay, that is a race. Daryl Jones takes it from second on the grid. Well done. Cars down on the post-tack table, or post-race table, and out to Marshall, please.
Oh, the Nora, the regionals? Cool.
Let's go, guys. Hustle out, please. We're trying to get back on schedule. Cars down and out to Marshall, please.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, guys. Set the cars down. Hustle out to Marshall, please. We need you out there to Marshall right now.
2:30 left.
Elnor's down there. We got, all right, one Bob in the center. Who do I got down the far end? Anybody? Daryl, thank you. So, Frankie B, need a check. Where's Frankie B? I got no Frank. Oh, I got Frank now. All right, guys, that's it. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Corgi, can you help with the grid, please? Sammy Lee down all the way on the pole, followed by one more mark up there. Oh no, yeah, okay. Dustin's in the 2 spot. Roll down there, Sammy. Let's go, guys. Come on. Then Dustin. Then we got Alex. Roll up to that 3rd spot, please, Alex. Brent Wendy in the 4th spot.
30 left.
Frankie in the 5 spot. Tyler in the 6. Ed in 7. Eddie, Rob, and Cole.
The 4th.
Come on, guys, grid them up. Let's go. Sort the back of the field out there, please. The last 4 cars are Ed, Eddie, Rob, and Cole.
Well, eventually, though, at some point.
All right, thank you very much, Corgi and Daryl. Grid looks good to me. Marshals look alive. The beginning of this race could be interesting, particularly here.
Minute left.
If he didn't,
Drivers ready. Marshals look alive. Everybody's going on the tone.
so, good run, though. Relax, half a second faster.
Yeah, it's like
That's a really good start, guys, for the most part. Good job.
slamming on the brakes.
Sammy Lee gets away clean
Okay, be nice to everybody.
and happens to gap out Dustin just a little bit.
I didn't want
Brent looking at making a move on Alex, but being patient.
but that just kind of happened. So I was like,
Brent's been working hard to not drive aggressively, and it's showing. He's doing a very good job being patient, waiting for an opportunity. The door will eventually open, and he'll be there to take it.
But if I were you, I'd hey, Felix, I come up with
Sammy Lee still out in front. Dustin's still in the 2 spot. Those guys are separated now by about a second, and then it's about 2 seconds back to Alex. But then we have the battle to be watched right now.
take you out.
Alex, Frank, Brent, Eddie, and Ed all within fighting distance of each other.
maybe worked out.
Frankie Bortolazzo up into the 3rd spot. 1.8 seconds back from Dustin in the 2nd spot. But Frank has a rear view full of Brent. Oh no, Frank traction rolls in the sweeper. That's gonna let Brent go by up into the 3rd spot. Now Frank is gonna have to worry about Alex and Eddie.
He's like,
We'll see what those gaps look like after this lap.
yeah.
So on the straightaway, you're full pin?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So the order, once again, Sammy, Dustin, Brent in the 3 spot, Frankie in 4, Alex, Ed, and Eddie are battling, Tyler, Cole are battling, then we got Rob Fantetti taking up the rear. Two minutes down. Sammy making it clean through traffic, Dustin not far behind.
3 minutes left.
Brent now closing that gap ever so slightly. Brent followed by Alex. I believe Alex is the green, white, and blue car going down the straightaway right now.
So 15.
No, that's Cole. So Alex is a ways back. Separation between 1st and 2nd, 2.4, and 2nd to 3rd is 2.2 seconds. Sammy Lee extends the lead now to 2.9 seconds, and Dustin is 3.7 seconds over Brent. Then it's 4.2 seconds back to Alex. The whole field's starting to spread out a little bit.
Oh, he tapped hard.
I think the closest battle is Cole and Eddie in the back of the field, and that's 0.7 of a second. And I believe those two are driving in front of the driver's stand right now. Frank traction rolls under the tech table. So that's going to shift things around. Let's see where that
2 minutes
puts
left.
him after this lap.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Frankie B starting to slide down a little bit now, down to 6. Ed Mardone's up to the 5th spot, takes advantage of that mistake. Brett and Wendy kind of sitting in 3rd, all on his lonesome. 3.7 seconds back to, no, 3.5 seconds to Dustin, and 5 or 6 seconds back to Alex in 4th. Dustin also on his lonesome in the middle of the track. So the 1, 2, and 3 are all separated by about 4 seconds. And then the rest of the field has separated by 4 or 5 seconds at a time as well. This is race 14. 15 up next, the first heat of TC Modified. Glenn Armstrong, Dustin Quanstrom, Dan Weeds, Chuck, and Scott.
1 minute left.
And guys, I'm gonna let you know now, we're gonna need a couple of volunteer marshals. So please, if you're standing around and got nothing to do, after this race, hustle out and marshal for us, please. 45 seconds left. Sammy, Dustin, Brent, top 3.
Eddie just took Cole out and he's laughing about it.
Then it's Alex, Ed, and Frank. Eddie, Cole, and looks like Rob and Tyler have retired. Oh, maybe not Rob. Rob's still hanging in there.
How much I have left?
Just had a 3-minute lap.
We're going to kill the package right at the 3 though.
21 seconds, guys. 21 seconds. No battles on the track right now. Everybody just keep it clean.
Otherwise, we won't know what we're doing.
10 seconds remaining. But just bring it home now, guys. Drive safe and bring it home. Nobody's battling.
It's like one of those important things that's going
Master clock has expired. Dustin is caught at the line. When you pass the line, you will be
I was
done.
worried. I was like, Corey's been pushing.
Sammy Lee, taking advantage of this, gets his very own celebration lap.
for a second just to like
That is a race. Sammy Lee takes a 1 of scale spec.
Speed to go through it.
We have one back-to-back guy. We're going to give him a second to sort his cars out, but the rest of you guys, please hustle off.
that's the thing.
Get your car on the post table and hustle out to Marshall. All right, guys, hustle out there, please. Cars down, talk about the race later. I know it was exciting. I know your cars are great, and did you see that pass and all that is
30
awesome
left.
to talk about, but we can't do it right now. Brent, Frank, Rob, let's go, guys. Hustle out to your marshalling spots, please. We got guys who need to get ferries later today, and we want to make sure they're on them. Because I don't want to have John stay at my house again.
Maybe.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
Table or something like that.
Checks from everybody. Track's closed. Track is closed. Marshals, let me see your hands real quick, please.
Peeled all the stickers off.
Thank you. Everybody looks great. Brent, you're going to help him grid. Glenn,
Left.
down to the pole, please. Track's closed. Glenn, roll down to the pole position. Dustin Quanstrom, roll it to the 2 spot. Dan Weeds. Then Chuck, then Scott. Roll them around, guys. Let's go. Number 2 is Dustin Quanstrom. Here he comes. Dan Weeds is in 3. He's in the right spot. Chuck into the 4 spot. Chuck, roll up. Scott, roll up. That looks good, guys. That looks good. All right, keep it clean. Let's show these the rest of these guys how you guys are supposed to start a race. We'll just give Brent a second to escape the danger zone. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone.
Oh, yeah. Sideways. Come on, Chucky.
All right, race number 15 on the track here. 16 should be heading towards Tech. This is our X-Ray RC America Touring Car Modified class. C1 main here.
An eternity of leftover run time.
Yeah.
It is Glenn Armstrong up front. Dan Weeds running second.
Especially as good.
Chuck in the 3. Up on Dan now.
If you just turn down the timing.
All right, you get full charge after.
A couple of these guys from the local club trying their hands at modified touring for the first time
Tend to charge it
in the last month or so.
as I can, so I can let it rest for a really, really long time.
Yeah. Are they high voltage back?
No.
Oh. So what do you charge you? 4.2.
4 minutes left.
Gap is 1.7 between Glenn and Dan right now.
Charger. Variance in the charger. I just know what works on this one.
So leader on the straightaway, Glenn in that red and black. Dan in the green and blue.
Hi, Chuck.
It's resting.
Chuck running in the 3.